Right. Threatened with police for complaining several times earlier. I thought I was going to have a heart attack or something. My beautiful lady witness, she came here. I say beautiful because I now know what beauty is. Beauty is someone really going out their way to care. Couldn't make this up. I was awake all night last night and the night before, and I've got a feeling that this live stream is going to be tampered with. Anyway, yeah, no internet. In the rooms, I'm back in the room that they gave me before with new carpet. They'd messed me around. There's a new chap on the desk, and the house supervisor had said he's new and he shouldn't be offering you rooms and things that we don't have and all this sort of nonsense. They operate just like Eastbourne Borough Council because they get a lot of homeless people here. That's why they had the review, Homeless Hotel. I gave this hotel the worst review I've ever had. Now, it's very interesting. It's very interesting because the manager, as soon as I saw him, I just recorded privately a phone call to head office. And I played it to my lady witness. I'm not going to go into that, but we're fixing the internet. We've got people down there fixing it. Oh, well, maybe it's because you didn't do this. Maybe it's because you didn't do that. No. Know how Currys say there's nothing wrong with my laptop. I know there isn't. Both the paid for and free internet does not work. In the rooms and even downstairs, I had a sleepless night last night because I needed to email people, something which hasn't happened because I was all night trying to get internet. I've been asleep during the day because the night before I'd been for hours talking to people on NHS 111 and then a doctor and nobody doing anything and blah, blah, blah. So Wi-Fi hasn't been working. I've got it now. Pray Abba Yahweh that it stays on. And, the powers that be put the, hedge of protection around me and my lovely lady witness. I'm being monitored right now, and trust me, I'm being monitored. So, you people need to get a life. Yeah. I'm wanting to be brutally honest and very protective of the one person who actually wants to help me. So, yeah, I went downstairs to complain to the manager about head office being rude and hanging up and doing the same old thing. You can't record us. Well, I can, and I recorded it privately. I'm allowed to record it on YouTube if I want to. But yeah, they need to learn about the law because they don't know about the law. But so glad I do record my phone calls now, because what have they got to hide? Because my lady witness is shocked. Well, it's kind of like a not surprised sort of shock sort of thing. This is what we expect sort of thing. But we're trying to fight evil. So I said to the manager, I said I've been self-funding for 7 months for my safety. So not even as a loyal guest, you won't keep the rates low. The internet doesn't work. It's a big hotel, and the the lift doesn't work, messing around with rooms. So twice I was threatened with police. They said, you're on CCTV. I said, good. While I was on the phone, I said, good. And it's funny, isn't it? Because I fought to get CCTV installed at that hellhole, and the police covered up me being assaulted and attacked. Yeah, so brilliant. Well done. I nearly had a panic attack. I went back up to the room. I thought, what am I going to do? I haven't had I'm not going to go into detail about my personal hygiene, but I haven't looked after myself. I haven't been, if I was a criminal, I'd be protected. Oh yeah, prison sounds quite cushy. Never committed a crime in my life, had plenty of my human and civil rights and all the crimes that you're committing against me, they're all adding up quite fast. So, we're fighting this to the death. You've got our blood on your hands. Yeah. And I've got a witness. So, great. And even when I said to the manager that she's got cancer, she was attacked in the street by random drunks, he wasn't interested. My lovely lady. Yeah. So, I know the kind of people that watch my videos. So the kind of people that watch my videos are the kind of people I'm trying to keep away from for my safety. They're unhinged. They're criminals themselves, probably. So, yeah. Well, that's how it's looking anyway, having had a look at some of these individuals' profiles. And in all my naivety and innocence, I thought that they were... they had some sort of mental capacity and understanding, but they're vile people, vile, dangerous people. And but I found it interesting that the manager said to me, oh, you sent a letter to head office. I said, you have just this is the first thing he said to me. He made a false accusation. I said, you've just made a false accusation. To be honest with you, I can't remember for all the letters and complaints that I've made. And I said, if I have, what's that got to do with anything anyway? What's that got to do with here and now? Shocking. So at a human level, he doesn't care. And the fact that I've been self-funding for 7 months, he doesn't care. And if it hadn't have been for my lady witness friend, I could have gone and jumped off those cliffs. If it hadn't been for Juliet, I might have gone and killed myself. There are a whole number of reasons that might have made me kill myself, like the police, the trolls, or, whatever. But everything that's been done to me, the torture, I hadn't even read the email from this Grace up until now. While there was internet, they were giving me an email address to email head office. How can I email head office if there's no internet? Because I can't email them if there's no internet. And that's the thing I'm complaining about. As well as hotel rates, self-funding for 7 months, and they won't give it to me, a room for me at a basic rate when my life has been put in danger. Yeah, you could not make this stuff up. So apologies for how I'm looking. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. But being threatened with police. I mean, I had a panic attack just merely for complaining. But yes, one of the guests got me on the side and said, "Oh, what's it like here?" I think she must have been overhearing, and I told her about. She said, "What you?" Oh, she said, "You've been attacked." I said, "No, not in here, no." But I think she was perhaps scared, thinking, "Oh my gosh, there are violent people here." No, I'm self-funding as a loyal guest for 7 months for my safety. I haven't eaten, by the way. Haven't slept, haven't eaten, haven't bathed. I'm owed thousands of pounds in compensation. There are people out there auditing, making money out of suing the police just for taking their phones from them, just for putting handcuffs on them or detaining them and questioning them. Quite rightly so. But for everything that I've been through, this is tantamount to manslaughter. And whether it's in this lifetime or the next lifetime, you are guilty of manslaughter of many, many vulnerable people. I could very nearly have walked out of that door. I was tearing my hair out and I could have jumped off those cliffs, giving me a cup of tea. You couldn't make it up. So, you little cowards out there, honestly, you wouldn't survive 2 minutes in my shoes. You know about my live streams. PC Broadway coming round here when I didn't call him for a domestic abuse checkup, when he has assaulted me on Beachy Head during our welfare check and put it in the paper that I assaulted them, and they're coming round here. Like many other vulnerable people, the police are like a phobia to me. They're like wasps or maybugs. Whenever they come near me, I go into a state of panic. So, yeah. What did my article say? Good comes out of evil. All members of the council complicit in failing to stop and correct, as well as Josh Burundi. And yes, and I'm not going to say what I'm going to do, but leave a little bit of anticipation, shall we say. But hallelujah for Juliet, because words fail me. I was in my slippers. I didn't know whether to go. I'm not going to actually finish that sentence because there's an email waiting to be pinged, but I haven't eaten, I haven't slept, and I'm filthy. And yeah, I'm holding back my anger and feelings. So, Tina Chave, you can't even be bothered. You and Dan don't want to receive a phone call from me. I've seen these disgusting people that you, and the language that you used in the live chat when I was being, my lady friend who has cancer, who was attacked in the street for random drunks, has come round here to help me, but you won't even take a phone call from me. But you thought my lady friend couldn't understand why Dan didn't report the abuse. And I've got something also to say, because my partner was interested to know. He said to me, see if Dan will take a phone call from me. And yet someone mysteriously called the police saying I've had a domestic, and the very idiot that I'm trying to take legal action over, who assaulted me and put it in the paper that I assaulted him, turned up to do a welfare check on our world famous suicide spot. Well done. Congratulations. Is that what you want? Did you want me to talk you up, Tina, for doing nothing, offering your services? I'm sure that's illegal, to offer your services to someone who's vulnerable, then withdraw it. I was telling my beautiful lady friend how I've already exhausted those avenues. I told you this. The Samaritans know me off by heart. And as for the sanctuary, well, just like Josh Burundi, these ordained counsellors, members of the government, it was just another online application form. Anyway, enough said. So yes, thank you all. If it hadn't have been for my lady friend, that would have been it. That would have been me off those cliffs. All complicit. Take responsibility for yourselves. Grow up. Just grow up.